So Rachel, welcome back. Glad you could make it today. How are you feeling?
I'm okay. A little, spacey right now.
Yeah.
I drank yesterday a good bit, but I'm trying not to today. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. What have you been doing to quit drinking or try not to?
Try not to hang out with a certain group of friends all that often because we always drink together. It's not working all that well because one of them is my boyfriend, so he tends to want to hang out with them, and I'm trying to hang out with him as well. So it's a day by day thing.
Yeah. That's a really good way to look at it. Always day by day. How long have you been with your boyfriend for?
Like 3 months.
3 months? Okay. What is your relationship like? Do you always drink with him? How did the relationship start?
It did start at a party.
Okay.
A friend of ours introduced us to each other. I'd say 95% of our relationship is drinking.
Okay. Absolutely. Is he supportive of you being here?
He doesn't really know,
Okay.
so I don't know.
Are you scared to tell him, or what's the reservation there?
Kind of, because, like I said, we drink a lot together, and he clearly enjoys drinking a lot, so I'm worried that bringing this up to him will just ruin our relationship, and he'll maybe get physical, I don't know.
Yeah. Has he ever gotten physical before?
No, but he does have an anger problem. It
Okay.
tends to be higher when he drinks.
Okay. Well, if at any point if you ever want to discuss anything like that, just feel free to let me know. But other than that, so I know we met last time, and this is our second session. So I just kind of refresh my memory. When did you start drinking again? At what age?
15.
15.
That was when I started dabbling into it, but to where it's been very frequent, I would say 19.
19. Did something happen when you were 19, or
Just a lot of stress about oh, you have to go to college and you have to know what you want to do with your life, and I just, number one, didn't want to go to college, and I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life because all that interested me at that point in time was drinking. So it's
it's a lot of pressure put on a 19-year-old, though.
Yeah.
Did that mainly come from parents, or?
Yeah, my parents and my one uncle,
Okay.
my uncle owns a big company, so it's not to the point where he wants to be like, hey, come work for me. It's you need to make yourself do what I did. Basically, start a company myself, and my parents are both very successful, so it's just a lot of pressure on my family side of everything, yeah.
Are they aware of the drinking or you being here today?
I mean, they know I drink. I don't live with them anymore, so they probably don't know the extent of it. They definitely don't know I'm here. I haven't told anyone. This is just between me and you at this point,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I appreciate you coming in and trusting me with that. So,
Thank you.
So when in regards to talking to me, what exactly do you want to get out of therapy sessions?
I think I would mostly like to be able to just enjoy life without drinking. That's my ultimate goal.
Right.
But baby steps before that, maybe be able to be around my boyfriend and friends without needing to drink as much as I do. Maybe have a beer or two instead of getting to the point where I'm feeling like I am today.
How much would you say you drink in a setting?
I mean, it depends, because sometimes I drink beer, sometimes I drink wine.
Okay.
I'd say maybe 5 glasses of wine and 6 mixed drinks, maybe.
Okay. Do you tend to go to the point where you black out?
I tend to sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't last night, though.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't want that. So, what are other steps that you've been taking?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you thought about trying any meetings or 12-step groups or other support groups at all?
I honestly didn't think about it, no.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's definitely an option that's open. AA is always a great step to go to.
I'm just like really not religious though. Like I don't think I believe in God. I'm not like sure, but
Right. And that's a common thing that I hear a lot about that.
Mm.
So there are a lot of other resources out there too. It's not just AA. There's one that's called Quad A, so they deal strictly with agnostic atheists, Alcoholics Anonymous. So it's not really more of a God standpoint. A lot of things it's more spirituality based. So your higher power, in a sense, can be whatever you want it to be. It can be nature, it can be the sun, whatever calms you down.
Okay.
But it's definitely an option if that's something that you're interested in. I can always give you resources for that.
Okay, yeah, that sounds a lot better than AA.
Yeah. So, and it's definitely one of those, I will caution you on this. The first meeting that you go to might not be something you enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Highly suggest going to another meeting, trying something out, trying other meetings out until you find the one that's right for you, if this is an avenue that you want to work on. But other than that, what else are you hoping to get out of sessions?
I mean, probably better deal with my thoughts instead of just ignoring them and going straight to drinking.
Right.
I feel like a lot of this is to deal with drinking, but like the after fact. You know, it's like sometimes I wake up in the morning and I'm like really sad for no reason. Who likes to feel that way? Right. So it's like I know that alcohol can help me let loose and not really think about that anymore. So I guess probably would just be better to deal with the feelings that I'm having than just masking it with alcohol.
Right. So it kind of sounds to me that you're saying that alcohol is a solution to a bigger problem that you might be having.
It feels like that sometimes, yeah.
What type of thoughts do you have? I know you said that you have trouble getting up in the morning, or like you're just really sad for no reason.
I just I don't know, like sometimes I'll wake up in the morning after a night of drinking and just lay in bed and be like, I'm very worthless. Like I don't know, like I said, I haven't succeeded in anything yet. So it's just I've succeeded in drinking. And it's just kind of sad.
When you look at the word success, what does that mean for you?
Just happiness and contentness and where I'm at. Okay. You know, like it doesn't even have to be like with my uncle having this crazy big company. Like that doesn't necessarily mean success. Like my parents want it to mean for me, but I don't know. Yeah, just being like happy every morning. I wake up, be like, I'm cool with going to whatever job it is that I have and coming home to whoever it is that I'm coming home to, you know, whether it be an animal or a significant other. Just, I don't really know yet. Yeah. I think I have more exploring to do before I really figure that out.
I think it shows good insight that you're able to say that success for me is different from what my parents want, because it's not the same for everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So, what was something, growing up that you were really passionate about?
Not that much.
Yeah.
Probably like just animals. I love animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, like not necessarily taking care of them and doing all the gross stuff, but yeah, I like hanging out with animals. Yeah. I guess that's a passion.
Anything else? Books, reading, movies?
I like listening to music.
Okay. What type of music do you like?
A lot of it. I like country sometimes. I like rap other times. Just depends on my mood. Rap typically when I'm drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When do you usually listen to country?
During the day when it's a nice day.
Okay. Is there something that you, aside from drinking, is there something that you do that usually helps you when you get in these sad moods?
No.
No?
No, because it's just like if I if I don't start drinking, I'm just like not gonna do anything all day.
Okay. So walk me through your daily routine.
I wake up. If I drank the night before, I usually feel like crap.
Mm-hmm.
Force myself to take a shower, brush my teeth, and then kind of just see who's hanging out that day,
Mm-hmm.
and then taking it from there.
Okay.
I don't really have like a set routine every day. It's just like whoever's available to hang out with, and we'll see what we can do from there.
Okay. So do you currently have a place of employment or no? Okay. So a lot of free time on your hands, sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you usually hang out with people, what's the first thing like what do you usually try to do? Like
Drink.
Drink.
Yeah. Try to like pull in money.
Mm-hmm.
None of us have any money, then sometimes we do other things to get money. It really probably isn't the best for me, but
When you say other things.
I mean, sometimes we'll steal stuff from people, stuff in their yard, or the door's unlocked, there's something in there.
Okay.
Never like cause an altercation or anything, like rob someone, but yeah.
Okay. So sounds like you sometimes to the extreme, but
Not living my best life right now.
Mhm.
That's for sure.
But this is the first step. Like you're talking to someone, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any other type of support? I know this you said earlier it's just between you and me, but
I mean, I'm sure if I opened up with my parents, it might be okay,
Mhm.
but I'm more so worried about my mom's
Okay.
opinion on the situation than my dad. So maybe I should talk to my dad first. I don't know. It just seems like my parents go hand in hand.
right.
You know, it's like I can't tell one and not the other because it's just going to trickle on down.
So what was the relationship like between you and your mom?
It's strained.
Okay.
Best word to put it. She wants the best for me, but she doesn't exactly like relay that message very well a lot of the times. So I just foresee her screaming at me
Right.
and me feeling like shit and turning to alcohol the second I end that conversation. So yeah.
So when you said that she wants the best for you, in what aspect? Like when you were in school, did she have very high expectations of you, or did she?
High school was kind of. She did, but she didn't. She let me be a kid.
Right.
But yeah, she was like, I want you to do well. So like, if I got a like C or a D, she would obviously like have a talk with me.
Right.
But it wasn't necessarily to the point where it's like, you got a bad grade, you're grounded, you know? But like I said before, success for her is not ever what I see myself accomplishing.
Right.
It's not my view of success. So I just feel that no matter what I do, I'm always going to be a failure to her because that's not my goal in life is to have a company like that.
Right.
So,
What about your dad? What was your relationship like with him?
we really didn't have one for a long time, but it seems like in the past like 5-ish years we've bonded better. He likes to drink, but
Okay.
not to the point where I would think that like he is a problem. But like yeah, like when I'm around them, like we tend to have a good time, joke around, and yeah, no, we connect on a level where it's not like letting life get in the way. If you know
Mhm.
what I mean. Like we can just have a conversation about nothing relating to how's your job search going or something like that. You know, where it always has to be like picking my brain at what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, oh yeah, so that football game yesterday, you know, like something that we don't have to really get into,
Right.
like regular lives.
It's very lighthearted
Yes,
conversations.
exactly.
Okay. So, at what point did you distinguish that you might have a problem? Because I heard you say that word.
If I'm being completely honest, I probably knew since I started waking up feeling sad about my life that I probably had a problem. But I don't know, when it really hit me that I was like, all right, I should go get help, was a couple weeks ago. I just like had a bad talk with my mom. Like I said, second I leave one of those conversations, I immediately turned to drinking, and I just like I went to the store right next to her house and I bought a half gallon of liquor and just like downed it in an hour, and I woke up literally next to a sewer, and I just never felt that low before in my life.
Right.
And of course, I woke up and was like, "Where's more alcohol?"
Mm-hmm.
So it just like it just made me feel even worse that was the first thought that went through my head. Not even like, really, I'm in a sewer right now.
Right.
So, yeah.
So, do you see yourself having cravings a lot, or feel yourself having urges to drink a lot?
Definitely every morning.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
How often do you talk to your mom?
Probably like once a week, once every other week. Nothing crazy. Just depends on like obviously certain like summer I see her a lot more because like we have a lot of family events going on. But so like luckily summer's ending, so I can go back to not talking to her as often.
Right. Sounds like to me, just from what you've said, that she is more of a trigger into a stressor into what causes you to drink a lot more heavily than you do.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd say that.
So your relationship with her's been strained for pretty much your whole life?
Yeah.
Do you remember a time where you and her got along just perfectly?
I mean, like middle school, we were fine, you know. Like she would just like listen to music with me, and we would like talk about stuff. But it was like once high school ended, and she realized that I don't want to go to college, and I wasn't lying about that.
Right.
I think it really like put a damper in our relationship. It's been hard ever since.
Have you ever been able to honestly communicate with her, like your reasons why?
No.
So if she were here today, what would be something that you'd like to say to her?
That I can't be the woman she wants me to be, and I'm okay with that. She needs to be too.
So, what type of a woman do you see her wanting you to be? I know you said more of how your uncle is, very
like a CEO, smart as hell, witty, like I don't know, like more like her.
Yeah,
probably.
How do you view yourself?
I feel that I'm smart, but it's just not in the same way that she is. So I don't know if it intimidates her or she just doesn't like it. I don't know what it is, but yeah, like I don't know. I see myself as who I am. I can't really explain it. Like I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with me other than the drinking right now. But I'm hoping to get rid of that.
So going back to the sad moods, what other thoughts? Like, do you ever have trouble getting out of bed, or do you have any other thoughts that pop in your head?
Definitely have a hard time getting out of bed, but I mean, sometimes I think that my boyfriend wouldn't like me if I didn't drink, which I said before. Even our friends in general probably wouldn't like me if I drank. That's all.
If you stopped drinking, they wouldn't like you.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel sometimes. I mean, it's a tough thought, so I try to ignore it, but that pops in every once in a while.
Yeah. How often does your boyfriend drink?
Every day.
Every day as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you're not drinking, what do you usually do?
Sit on the couch and watch TV, or stay in bed and watch TV.
Is there a show that you like to watch? Or
whatever's on.
Whatever's on?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not like a big television watcher, but I watch it when there's nothing else to do.
Right. So what motivates you to get out of bed in the morning, like when you have those difficulties?
Drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Literally, I can't think of anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if I called my dad, maybe that. No, but I could do that in bed.
Yeah.
It doesn't help me get out of bed.
Right. So, as far as other things, I know you never really thought about any other options as far as to help you, but what are your thoughts about, going to a treatment
I mean,
outside of this?
I would hope I could do it on my own.
Right.
That I wouldn't need treatment.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of really haven't entertained that thought much
Okay.
at all.
Yeah.
At the moment, yeah.
And it's not something I want to push on you, so don't think I'm trying to do that. I just kind of want to see where you're at and how comfortable you are with the idea. Let me see how much more time we have left. But, overall, it sounds like you're taking the right steps so far. You're seeking help, you're talking to someone. Definitely something that I'd like to encourage you to do before we meet next week is if you wait around for maybe 5 minutes after this session, I can grab some resources and see if you can try and go
for the quad A and stuff like that. Okay.
Find meetings in the local area and see if you can at least attend, say, 3 meetings next week.
Okay.
And then we can kind of talk about it and see how it goes and see if you like it.
Are they every day?
They can be every day.
Okay.
I don't want you to put yourself.
No, I just want to know the availability. Like if it was just they're only 3 days a week and I had to go all 3 of those days that they were on or anything.
There's usually meetings every single day.
Okay.
So, but they're going to be in different places. So resources are always out there for you to help. But definitely, I'd like you to try to go to at least 3. See how you like it, and we can talk about that next week too.
Okay.
But as of right now, do you have any other questions?
Not right now, no.
Okay. Well, if you ever need anything, just feel free to reach out. But I think today went very well, and hopefully we can meet same time, same day next week.
Yeah, I would like that.
Okay, sounds good. You take care.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you.